Hello everyone. Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Sorry, I'm just having a few technical issues at the moment that I'm trying very hard to iron out. My computer, my computer is playing nicely. I'm trying very now. If I mute my computer is playing. If I mute myself. Wow, okay. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you had a lovely weekend. I got lots of washing done on the weekend. Hello, Miss Lisa. How are you? And I went to the bridal shower that we made the card for on Friday, and on Thursday rather. Hey Beryl, it was beautiful. Beautiful, lovely, very simple, just hanging out and talking to each other. Hey Laurie had some lovely yummy mini foods, which is always fun and nice. And when Nicole watches the replay, hey Donna, Nicole, she loved the scone recipe. Thank you very much. I had to tell her there was something inside the tea towels, and my tea towel pick was perfect. She opened it and went, ooh. So yes, it was very, very good. Hello Donna, hello Roz, hello Laurie. If I haven't said hello to you, come on in. Today I'm making another special card. It's a card I have to make, so I thought I might as well make it with you. Elliot, if you are watching, do not watch anymore. It is someone who I know watches, and if anyone sees Elliot pop up, please tell him to go away, because he's not allowed to see this card. He's about to have, well, he's not going to have a baby. His wife is going to have a baby, and I'm just trying to get a jump on it. I've got the gift, but I'm just trying to make a jump on it and have the card ready, so then I can write congratulations on the birth of name, don't know the name, on the inside of the card. I do like to personalize the outside of the cards, but today this is not it, because I have a very long list of projects I need to finish by the end of the month, and we have 4 days, and I have to get lots done in the next 4 days. So I thought, let's tick one of them off in my live video. So hello Miss Margine, how are you? Watching? Oh, that's okay Laurie, you can watch for a little bit. Hey Myrtle, thank you for sharing, Corinne, I appreciate that. So my replay video is going. I don't have any baby stamps, so I was looking through my stash last night going, what am I going to use? You know, I want to make it cutesy. I want to make it nice. And I came across my half a pack of Zucchero paper that I have. And I thought the dancing Zucchero was so cute. So we're going to use that. Then I've grabbed out 2 stamp sets. I touched every one of my stamp sets trying to work out what I wanted to put on the first. So we're going to use Hello from Bigger Swish, and then because I have an alphabet set, we're going to say type out the word. We are going to stamp the word baby. Hello Amanda and welcome. So we're going to stamp the word baby. So it's probably going to be the scripty hello, because this one is more blocky. So I like having part of a font being scripty. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I do have 2 other companion designer series papers here that we're going to use. I've grabbed out the Bright and Beautiful because of this really nice soft pink and purple paper, and these are going to be your choice when we get there. I also grabbed out the Masterfully Made for these 2 patterns on top. So hold on, let me see, hold it, for this one and for this one. So I've pre-thought a little bit, but I don't have any big plans, so you're helping me today. Oh, thank you. Well, Laurie, I don't have a huge, well, I have stamp sets, but I don't have baby stamp sets. And I wanted to say, welcome baby, happy hello baby, or something like that, or congratulations. Like, you know, I had all these things, and the closest that came was Charming Sentiments, but I didn't want to, I wanted the word baby, not babies. So that's where this babies are a blessing came undone. The So Tiny, So Precious is lovely, but I wanted baby. So I'm just going to have to stamp it out myself. That's why I generally, if I love it, I do try to have an alphabet set to get us out of these predicaments when you want a particular word or a phrase and you don't have it in a stamp, we make it ourselves. So that is a big tip of mine, is even though I don't use it like every week or maybe even every month, have a backup. It really does work. I've bought a lot of these over the years, and I have used them for my kids when they were a little bit younger. I did normally put their name on their birthday card, and they love that. We actually have an 18th birthday card we need to make next week or the week after. So yeah, lots is happening, lots of birthdays, lots of births. So we will, I hope you're enjoying me making these special cards, but I will get on to Christmas cards eventually. We will get there, I promise. So let's flip around. Let's get started, because Elliot is actually coming to my house today, and he always likes to see what I've made. But today I'm going to have to fudge it and show him another card. I'm going to have to lie, and I'm not good at lying. So God help me. So yeah, while I'm flipping around, turning off the overhead light, doing all the things, please tell me how your weekend was. Did you get any crafty time? I did get crafty time. I was fighting with a non-Stampin' Up punch, because that's what my cousin, the bride, that's the pattern she wanted to use. Contrary to popular belief, I do have more than just Stampin' Up products in my stash, and they don't all, sorry there, I accidentally flipped off. Only a white lie. Yes, that's right. Let's just say only a white lie. I like that. Now, don't know. I'm going to have to get my screen back up, and I can see what I'm doing then. I think we're pretty good. I'm going to leave that zoom at that. That's a very nice zoom. Okay, so if you hear Owen in the background, my study door is open, and it is school holidays, even though he graduated last week. Yes, exactly, Laurie, just keeping a surprise. But what was I saying? It is technically school holidays, even though Owen doesn't have to go back in for any more classes. He's only got his big exams left. Okay, 2 stamp sets we're going to be using, but we're not using these first. I want to have a look, and I am probably just going to chuck these to the side, because I want to work out what I'm doing with this piece of paper. So I only have one, and I haven't used Zoo Crew much. So let's have a look at these papers, because they are super duper cute. And this does go with a stamp and a punch. No, stamp and dies. I've only got the papers, so the dies do match some of the images in the paper. So if that's your thing, this is a great paper set for you, because it does coordinate. So my question for you, this is the pattern I'm going to be using. Do I die cut a section or do I hand cut some out? Yes, I'm giving you the option to tell me to hand cut. So while your fingers are typing, I'm going to be showing the rest of the papers. So we have transport for this theme. And then we have a party theme, which I think is so cute. I could also grab a raccoon with balloons because that kind of goes with the welcome theme. Oh, I didn't show you the back of this one. So I've got black and white patterns on the back. This is the back of this one. And David's in a meeting giggling. So this is our crafting page. We're painting, we're cooking, we're meditating, reading a book, crocheting. The sloth is so cute, but I love the llama. He's just hilarious. These feel extra thick. So this is our music page, and I have taken a couple of images off this music page. I think the cutest thing is the frog playing the flute. Oh, I took 3 off of here. And this is the back. And then we have camping themes. So we have some trees, which is good. We've got the fire. We've got some I was going to say bird gazing, but it's not bird gazing. You're working with the alligator. Awesome, Laurie. Hand cut some out. I knew someone would say that, Myrtle, sorry. Taking some photos. Is it bird watching or is there another name for it? I love the catching butterflies. That's so cute. So very cute. So they are all the papers, but we are only using one theme. So and I think the alligator on the bike with the flowers, oh, they're so cute. And the Vespa is pretty cute as well. So yes, lots for many occasions. Sorry, just taking, I have these in or majority of my papers for me to put scraps into so they don't get lost. Okay, so we're all dancing. So what do we cut out? I really do like the hippo. Like seriously, the hippo is so cute. And I do like, I don't know what animal it is. So you can tell me what animal it is. But I'm thinking 2. And I kind of don't want to colour them in either. You can colour them in, but I kind of like them as they are with just their tutus coloured in. It's such a good word, tutu. It's so fun to say. Okay, so we've got these 2. Should we grab a sheep? Because the sheep's pretty cute as well. Narelle, I get them from Amazon at the moment, though the ones I bought years and years ago are actually quite expensive. I can put them in the description of the video at the end, but just kind of pre-warning you, they are on the expensive side. Okay. Finish with my big scissors. Now for my hands, I do need to use sprung scissors, but I do recommend for anyone who doesn't have hand issues like me, our paper snips are just amazing for hand cutting. Oh, apparently we have mail. Oh, no, we have junk mail. Okay, so these shouldn't be too bad to hand cut. Now my big tip with hand cutting is turning the paper. So I am opening and closing the scissors here, but literally I am turning the paper. I'm not really turning my hand, which actually does help with my hand issues. A little bit here I'm doing a bit of turning, but you'll see the blade of the scissors doesn't move that much. So I'm not going into the little areas there. I'm just trying to get and roughly go around all of these larger areas around the ears, so it doesn't take too long. Hello, Jennifer. Okay, so I do go a bit further beyond the ear here, and so then I've got wiggle room to switch back around. That's probably a bit too close, but hey, that's what happens. Now I could leave off this the grounding area, but I think the grounding area works really well, that we can tell she is jumping. If someone who has had children that have danced, please tell me what she's doing. I'm sure it's got a very technical French name, because I don't know. I don't even think I've been to the ballet. My grandmother took me to plays instead, because my aunt had a Sydney Theatre Company annual pass, or membership probably is the better word. So when I went to her house during holidays, if the shows that were showing were appropriate for whatever age I was, we would go to the theatre and go and see things, or go to the botanical gardens, and they do live plays in different alcoves in the garden, which is so much fun to go and see, because you have to walk from place to place. Ah, yes, they're just sprung scissors. They are fantastic. This is my third pair, because I have lost the other two. So don't know where they ended up, but locally for me, I didn't buy these online. I just got these from Spotlight locally, which is like your Michael's or Joann's. And I don't look at any of their, well, they have very small card making and scrapbooking products, but still, I put my blinkers on and I keep walking, because I want to buy my Stampin' Up stuff personally. And the stuff they've got there, I know they've got huge paper packs and stuff like that, and yeah, it's their paper packs are even like more paper than we've got in ours, and they're generally single-sided, and I like having choice, and I like having A and B sides. So I am most definitely a paper pack lover. Okay, that's going to be too much paper, so I'll just pop that off, and we shall keep going here, because that paper will eventually get in the way of us being so precise with our cutting. So that was a big turn. So for me, it's just easier for me to take my scissors out and reposition. Oh, thank you, Myrtle. Thank you, thank you. I thought I did quite well myself. As I say, they are not hard images to hand cut out. But you guys are making me make up time and do more chatting because I'm hand cutting. But hopefully I can give you some tips and show you those tips along the way. Okay, that's two. That's not too bad. Just snip off the excess here. And there's really, unless I wanted those flowers, there's really nothing on there that is helpful to me. So So I always in this area probably cut in further than what I need, so I can then get a better finish and a start to the next cut. I don't know, I just love hippos. I think they, even though I know they are incredibly vicious animals, if you've ever seen them stampede, it's pretty scary. But when they're done in a cutesy way, oh my god, so cute. Now I didn't leave a very nice border there, but you know, man riding by on a horse won't notice. So this collection in the annual catalogue, can I just ask that we don't share our links in the comments, please. I will give Narelle the link in the description. Sorry, concentrating here because this is a bit of a in and out. There we go, got it, head done. But talking of my 12 to 12 pouches, they're amazing. I reuse them all the time. So once, because I do this more as a business and try and show you current products, not retired products, when the paper is retired, I do take them out of the heavy duty sleeves and I do put them into a lighter weight sleeve, more like the weight of our medium envelopes that I put my cards in, and I reuse them, and I've only bought new ones because I have run out of them literally. Now for here, because we're on 1 foot, I am going to cut all the way in and around because this is it's a big area here. Told you you'd hear Owen, he's giggling at something. I think he's multitasking and playing a game and listening to a podcast or a YouTube at exactly the same time. I'm kind of regretting this because, right, got it. Now here I did already cut fairly close. Now I couldn't turn there and get a nice smooth area, but there you go. I have done that now. Just go up and into here, up again. So I'm just following what's there, turning around. Go around the cute bows there, go around the tutu, and we are home. And then we work out what these very cute animals are going on, whether we need a slimline card. I think we might be going landscape rather than portrait. That's just an inkling I'm getting at the moment, but we don't have to use all of the images. We just have them cut out, ready to go. There we go, hooray. Hopefully, oh no! Oh, well, I'm glad you found me, Cindy. I've really only cut out these 3 cute images. That's all I've done. You've only missed hand cutting, isn't that right, guys? That's all she's missed. Now, I do just need to have a little bit of a sip of water. There we go. So this is where we see, maybe we won't use the sheep because that's going to cause a collision where these two, they're doing their dancing in the other direction, unless I do a slimline card and then I have the sentiment here breaking them up. So just showing you some of my thought process here. Now this is where we get paper choice. So the colors in this paper, or the colors in the ones I've chosen, I'm going to say this is Lemon Lolly, but it doesn't actually say that. There's no crumb cake. We've got Petal Pink, we've got Pool Party, and we've got our, they say they've used Lemon Lime Twist, but I definitely say this is less yellow. If I comment, the feed stops, how bizarre. Or you could stagger them left, right, as in like that. Then they're gonna, I know the logical part of my brain, or you mean like that, but then it's going off the, okay. So this is a design thing that I've picked up with all my card making and watching videos. So this sheep's gaze is going off the project, where the hippo and the meerkat maybe are looking into the project, where if I have this one here and then I put the sentiment here, they're all looking towards the central point, and your eye doesn't go, well, where's that sheep looking? No, it's not silly. All one on the inside. That is true. That is true. Yes. Yeah, but I'm liking this. So what? Okay, designer series paper. These are our choices, guys, okay? I do have other choices, but these are kind of the choices that I've grabbed out. So from the Bright and Beautiful designer series paper, which is the one that goes with the beautiful balloons, we have, we just have this pink background too. So we've got Fresh Freesia going into Bubble Bath, and we've kind of got that on the back, or we've got like polka dots, but I think the polka dots take away. Let me see if I've got a big sheet of this, which I do, add some circles kamikaze onto the floor. But I do have this beautiful soft, I don't think the Petal Pink interferes too much, or I could use either of those two patterns. And the all is, we have from the Masterfully Made. So this is the one that's made up of all ripped up papers and stuff like that, because it is a girl, but no one knows. I'm special that I know. Ah, Margine, does it make sense though? How if, see, I can show you properly on here now. So if I put these over here, they're looking off that side, and they're looking off that side, and it kind of distracts you, where if they're both looking in, they're looking in on something in common. Which will be our sentiment. Okay, so they're our pink options. We also, oh, that's a bit busy, isn't it? But I also didn't mind this option, but I think they are both way too busy. What's on the B-sides? Oh, no, too bright. Not the colours we're after. Oh, because see, they're beautiful together, I thought, but a bit too busy. Oh, good, I'm glad, Margine. Oh, you hate to have things looking off the page. Okay, well, I'm glad people know what I'm talking about and people see my logic, so that's great. Okay, so Masterfully Made, I think, is a hard no. Oh, it's lunchtime. Owen's tummy's hungry. He's gone for a walk with Louisa, and it's lunchtime now. So this is all spring rolls. Nice. Maybe a strip for the floor. Yes. Well, I could just use the edge as the floor because I'm liking this pink as opposed to the white because they get a bit lost on the white. That's just in my opinion. Of the busy print. Yeah. Would you have it on this though? Because I do actually have a smaller piece of that busy print. That doesn't look bad with it actually. Don't know if I have, no, I don't have a smaller piece. I just have this. That's actually then looks like they're dancing through the flowers. That's a good choice, Laurie. Now, this sentiment, we've got to choose some colours. This is where this may come into play because in Masterfully Made, we have, or we can just go for the colours. I am kind of, I don't want to pick up any more petal pink, but the Fresh Freesia in this kind of looks like the bubble bath. So we've got Berry Burst and Fresh Freesia in the Flowery Designer Series paper. So I kind of, so I'd want to do it stacked hello and then baby underneath. This is where we get kind of creative. So let's grab a piece of basic white and I want to do it this way. Do we want to use Berry Burst or do we want to use Pool Party and Fresh Freesia? Because I did grab out my Pool Party for another project and now I don't know where I put it. It's a stack of 4 ink pads. They couldn't have gone too far. Aha, I see them. Yes, hello Brenton, how are you? Brenton, no, it's not Brenton who needs to leave, it's Elliot if he comes on. No, Brenton's fine. Unless Brenton's got some news that that we don't know about. Okay, so let's see what this Berry Burst and Pool Party look like together. So I've got the Berry Burst and Pool Party, or we've got, no problems, Laurie, or we've got the Bubble Bath and the Berry Burst. I can't use 3 because I'm only doing 3 words. So I want the hello in one colour and then spell out the baby in another colour. But I am kind of thinking, because this isn't capital letters, so do we want it all lowercase? Look, I'm just going to have to stamp and find out. Oh, Brenton, look at you scaring all the ladies. So I think we've got quite enough pool party on there, and I can use pool party as the base of the card. We're going to do this. I can always redo it, and that's okay. So I want to do the baby in bubble bath. Okay, let's just do it. Now, most of you know that I do put my photopolymer stamps directly onto the back here. The exception to the rule is this set, because there are so many letters. So I like to keep them on this, so then I can overlay it over and know roughly what I'm missing. Thank you, Laurie. I appreciate it. Oh, very dry throat. That's a D, not a B. It's this one I want. Apparently, I can't read letters backwards. It is definitely a B. Oh, good. Are you meaning Alphabest or Bigger Swish? Scrap piece of paper, please. Oh, that isn't straight. That's better. And the letter A should be fairly simple. That doesn't look right either. An A. No, that's a G. Oh my dear word. Because I know they have that other. See, it looks like an A there, but it's backwards. Where's our normal A? If anyone sees the normal A, it's right there. No, that's a 9. No, that's a 6. That's a 9. I swear I'm going bonkers here, girls. And that I'm not using. Ah, lovely. Alphabest. Okay. I didn't get the one from the holiday catalogue. So I've got all the other language A's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. E, F, G. So B, C, D. Oh, that's the A. Right. Found it. Right next to the B. Hello, Miss Maureen. Yeah, at the top. Yeah, it was first one in. That is actually a G, because we're looking at everything backwards, Lisa. Oh, talk about doing my head in. Okay, that's working. Do the B again. It does not have to be perfect. Oh, but that's really bad. There are lots of sides to a piece of paper, guys. Don't overthink it, just do it. Lucky it's a short word. That's all I can say.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Look, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. So the Y is over here. I do, but I have a lot of trouble lining that up. I do. I've got that punch. But I want the two sentiments to layer together, if that makes sense. Whoops, I missed half the Y. Ah, damn. That's okay. We'll just keep stamping. No, it can absolutely be, but I wasn't actually really happy at all with how the other ones were looking at all, so okay, this one's not looking too bad. Quite happy with that. The B is too far away. It's okay, this is all just practice, isn't it, guys? Just practicing. Sorry if you get my head here. Da, 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 da. Yeah, wonky's fine, but totally stuffing it is a whole nother thing. This one's going to be the one, guys. It is going to be the one. Yep, that will do. So let's close up this ink pad. Oh yeah, it might help too, Corinne, but you know, let's not be too logical today. And it's only ink and paper. I'm just showing you how human I am. Okay, so this is where we are going to have a play with whether we want hello or whether, and I may change my mind completely because we could change this into the hello, into this, and then the baby into the berry burst and have it over it. Oh, I'm sure you all heard that timer. Oh, and the timer went off. Okay, I'm going to try all this on another one. No one's listening, but the timer went off. So I'm going to try all this over this one and we'll see what we think. No, it takes away because you kind of have to have them too far apart. Whilst I like it, I kind of want to do the soft in this and then stamp the baby across the hello. This is where we just try and try and try until we land on something we actually love. Oh, no, I didn't want that colour. Damn. It's okay. That's why we have a microfiber cloth here to get off the bulk of the ink. And then I will grab my chamois and give it. There we go. I'm sorry, no one saw what I did. I haven't got room for that on the card the way I want to design it. But yes, in one line would also look lovely. Okay. This is where I've got to really, really think about how I want to line this up. Oh, and guess what? I have a straight line at the bottom for this. Oops. Oh, damn you. That will do. I'll grab another little block for the A. Because your eye will fill in the gaps. So far we're working. Okay, just wiping off excess ink there. Go back in with the B. I'm aware I also have ink on my hands. I'm holding that there as well. That doesn't look great, but this will give us kind of a bit of lining up as well. I like that. It's just I've got to do it on a new piece, I think, because
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
Alexa, cancel. I didn't even say its name. Yeah, because that's recycling. That's fine. I need some hand sanitizer. What are you thinking of how that looked actually? I'll bring it back just as my guide. Do you like that? Because I quite like that actually. So I'll show it to you close up. Obviously it'll look better. But yes, that's where my brain is now going. So one piece of paper, and at least this way I'm going to get a straight line to work with. And then look, if I'm not perfect on that straight line, that's okay. Okay, so I think if we do the B and the Y, and then we can visualize the in between. I am just going to clean off that B because it's not being nice. Okay, that worked nicely. That advice came in a little bit too late because I'd already stamped. Okay, that's Yep. It's not straight, it's not perfect, but it's there. Just leaving it there for a few seconds for that ink to transfer. And if I get this final B right, I will be ecstatic. I'm putting a little bit of pressure on this. Yay! Look, there is a little bit of a gap with the Y, but I am actually very, very happy with that. So that was our mock-up first, and then that was our second one. So you can definitely see it says hello. So, yeah, there you go. Let's close the ink pads before we have any more disasters. Thank you very much, Miss Laurie. And I'm pretty sure I've got some pool party embellishments that may work. Okay, so don't need that. Now, I do wonder if I have a die that will work with this. So, bit of an avalanche over there. Texture floral won't work, actually. Pardon? Okay, enjoy your meeting. I do have the Nested Essentials, which I was using in another project. So height-wise, that works, but it's a little, yeah, I think this one's going to be too small. Yeah, too small. Okay, but I might try one of these flags because that looks rather cute. Because it's going to add a cute shape. That works really nicely. What do we think? Hello, Miss Louisa. You may go in, and I'm in her way apparently. So that flag works really nicely. Ah, that's okay, no problems. So that flag works lovely. Although I kind of wish I had have stamped a little higher so then we could center it on the tag, on the flag. I do love the Nested Essentials. I'm not going to go any further. I just happen to have that on my desk. Where is Louisa? Oh, would you like to get in? Sorry, I had to move. She was waiting so patiently. Yes, you're a good girl, waiting so patiently. Yes, down you hop. Now, the recipients won't mind if this comes with extra dog hair because they have a dog down. Okay, fine, be a scaredy cat. I was just trying to move this for you, Louisa, so you could be more comfortable. There you go. Down, because you're in the way of my feet. Oh, yes, that's perfect, Laurie. Great idea. Good way to balance it out. Okay, so I have my mini machine now because that's going to work perfectly for this. We will get there eventually. Okay, so just cut that piece in half. Use it for something else. Right. Now we've got to pray we cut this out, okay? Hey, Barbara, how are you? I've got pool party ribbon. That would work really, really nicely. Pool party ribbon. Oh, look at you girls with all the ideas. Okay. So, just need to pull this directly on. Great. Down. Yeah, we're still looking good. Hello, Miss Glenda. How are you? Great. Yes, it worked. Yay, yay. That's awesome. Recycling for that. Put this back on the sheet. This is why I love my baby machine, because I can just quickly run this type of thing through. As always, working top to bottom. Oh, that's okay. No problems, Barbara. That is what the replay is for. Okay, so now we're getting... So we've got our elements here. I am going to grab this ribbon, or maybe the ribbon's a bit thick. Maybe. It's not going to be a bow. It's definitely going to be a knot. But that's okay, because we're talking about a very small piece of real estate. So I'm going to tie it low, and then I can scooch it up. But that's okay. This is going to tie all of the colours together. So, this is a tiny piece of paper, and what I really, really, really need, if I can grab it one-handed here, is my reverse tweezers. Okay. So, get off that piece of paper, please. I get it in the right spot, and then it wants to twist, which is not helpful at all. And I do not have a big enough piece, which is a whole nother problem in itself. So we want to tuck this in. I don't care that I'm wasting a lot of ribbon here, because right, flick this all the way through, open my reverse tweezers, I want to hold that knot, bring this over. Now she leaves. After all of that, she leaves. Okay, undo this, and I'm just going to play with my knot. But that's good. I've got my knot done. So all that playing, and it just came together perfectly. Anyway, although I would like that nice side to be showing, if I can. If it's going to let me, that would be good. Yes, perfect. Well, I think I flicked back over. So just a teensy little knot there. Pull this all the way to the top, because of course it doesn't want to do it itself. It's suddenly got very hot in this house. Come on, play nicely, please. Because I would like to still, no, it needs to go higher than that. I think that's good. I think that's good. We're going to leave that at that, do that there. My bin is way too far over. Now, I need to work out whether I'm making this slimline or not. This piece of paper is actually way too short for a slimline card. But let's just see here. So our little sheep is going to have to go here. And then I want my hippo, and then I want my meerkat. So it doesn't really matter if they overlap. Maybe it does. Not sure. Are we liking that? Because I still do have this piece. If you think, because that was a suggestion to have this piece as the grounding, but I personally feel that these pieces at the bottom ground them quite well. So it's a bit hard to work it out. And obviously I want this on dimensionals, definitely. And I do need to use a glue dot to make that go down. It was just curling a little bit, so I've pushed that back. Okay, let's just work out some heights here. Yeah, although we did take some colour inspiration from this, we did take the Berry Burst, which I think looks really good. So if I do this, and I'll start at 9 and then see how we go. Because I could make this the whole width of the card. And do you know what I could do? I could split this. It doesn't matter about the widths. If it wants to come off. Oh, sorry guys. I felt that happen as I did it. And what I could do is just put a little bit of this on the top and the bottom. Whoa, hold on. I'm going to have to stand up here. Whoops, I almost was on the floor just then. Make the little one, take the little one out now. Okay, so we're taking the meerkat out and keeping the sheep, and because that is 3 elements. So, and I can put this on the inside, as you guys said. I could definitely pop that on the inside. I prefer the polka dotty pattern on the top. I prefer the pink only with the polka dotty and the, yeah. So pink only, polka dotty, top and bottom. So obviously we're going this way though. I'm just going to go for it with this. I'm going to commit. Committing, because we're just using the B side of the paper. And we probably should be a bit smart and just use the scrap piece paper under here because we all know this could go quite haywire. So just a little bit of interest. Come on, don't do this to me, please. Yep, I'm going to have to pull it totally up and put it back down. I think that's as good as we are going to get it personally. Just making sure this is somewhat straight, which I think it is. Not too shabby. If not, it's pretty goddamn close. Okay. So rather than using a whole piece, no one knows, we've only just got a little piece. And I actually don't mind having the lighter pink on the bottom going to, and this will be, this will definitely be so much nicer with just the 3 elements. Yes, yes, yes. So much nicer. Doesn't look so squishy. Could have done a slimline card, but this 6x6 designer series paper just isn't quite long enough to do that. Just burnishing cut lines here. Now, card base colour. Definitely thinking pool party. I think that would look just lovely. I shall show you. Just a single piece, please. So, just showing for showing's sake. We've got this on Pool Party. And we've kind of drowned out this petal pink, even though it's quite prominent. Or the Berry Burst. Yes, the rule of odds. You're exactly correct, Narelle. Berry Burst, because Berry Burst did surprise us the other day, didn't it? Was it Berry Burst? Quite possibly. Okay. So we've got Berry Burst. Sorry, we should look at it without the Pool Party there. So we've got Berry Burst. Obviously with the pieces looking so much nicer. Thank you, Charmaine. Or I am actually going to cut this Pool Party because I don't have a card base anyway. So I want it scored here. I feel like I'm having the hugest hot flush ever. Oh, no problem, Charmaine. Whew. Okay. This is just the designer series paper. So we've got Pool Party, which would go top and bottom. So we can have a kind of a proper look now. Yes, I'm definitely having a power surge here. So we have the Pool Party, or we have the Berry Burst. And obviously some of this will be trimmed off because this piece is too big. So it's just going to show top and bottom. You like the Pool Party, so do I. Oh yes, I'm definitely putting the Hello Baby on dimensional. Sorry, the word just took me. Oh no, you like them both. Okay. 3 for Pool Party, 1 for Berry. Pool Party wins. Well, not that there was a competition, but whew, I kind of need a fan on, and I can't turn my fan on without using my phone, which will kick all you guys off, and I don't want to do that, but wow. Okay, so let's go for it here. Maybe another drink of water will help. I don't think so, but geez Louise. Pool Party just for softness. I think whilst the Berry Burst is great, whoa, that is totally crooked. Owen sounds like he's listening to something like super creepy. Please excuse me. Okay, we're going to be like that. It's not going to be even at all. Yes, I will. Cheeky, cheeky Miss Maureen. Okay, there you go. Okay, dimensionals. I can't even talk at the moment, guys. I'm feeling so dried out. Yet I've drunk so much water this morning. Wonder if a little jelly bean will help just coat my throat. Okay. No, I'm not getting sick at all. I'm saying it's a huge hot flush, Jody. No. I was at the doctor's this morning, but for something else. Okay. I think that helped. Yeah, no one's going to make me hot tea with honey while I'm on here. Okay, so kind of want to line them up with this bottom band here. Now, this is a look at this on the dimensional. Are we going to make these like totally flat, or are we going to dimensional all three elements? This is where I really, really need your guys' help. And I know I'm going to have to wait a few minutes, but I'm going to actually look at embellishments. So, no, they won't go actually. Good idea, but no. I think they're a bit big. I do have some lemon. No, the lemon's like, no, too bright. Kind of have some fresh freezer. These, I think, these are Pool Party. So I've got the glossy dots. Or, oh, I have these really pretty pastel sequins. Oh, Glenda, don't tell me 20 years. Oh, my dear word. Or we can just go basic rhinestones. Or we don't put any dimensionals on at all. Yeah. Haven't got too many choices, actually. No, there isn't. I could make these berry burst because I have, pretty sure these are berry burst. Hold on. Yep, I have berry burst blends, so I can make these berry burst. Sequins would be lovely. I could even make the sequins berry burst. I think these ones are a bit big, even though I could make the white ones berry burst. I just think they're too big. So I think we're down, to sequins or rhinestones. Now let me try and put these all away without an avalanche. Oh my God, all I want to do. Baby pink sequins. Okay, so did we answer my questions on if we're dimensioning the animals? No, no one answered my question. Not helpful, friends, not helpful. No, have it in the middle. Or not in the middle, but okay. Okay. We're not dimensioning them. Okay, Glenda. Just wish me luck getting them on the page as they're dancing. So I'm leaving this piece. I'll center it up when everything is down. Okay. I am going to get a block. We're going to do that. Just to hold it down, just as they are, okay. Can't believe the jelly bean worked. I actually had two. Whoop. bit shaky too. I know they're not totally on the same line, but they are pretty much on the same line on that paper. Okay, that's as good as we're getting there. God, how long? An hour and a half for this card, girls. God, I hope it's received. I know it will be received very, very well. I'm not going to put the other animal. Oh God, don't tell me I've lost it. I'm not going to put it on the inside yet. I'll place it on the inside once I know a baby's name, because I can write the name like welcome or congratulations on the arrival of blah blah. That is not straight. I think that is an issue. Oh, it is straight. Oh, look at that. Look at me under my snips. Thank you very much, Narelle. Great spine. So it will, oh, do you know what I could do? I could just pop it in the corner. Just pop it in the corner. Let's just do that, because I'm not going to waste my hand cutting. Grab that block again, and then we'll work out our sequin situation on the front. Thank you, Myrtle. I'm glad you guys are liking it. The original idea that I had at the very start, it is essentially what we did, which is great, but just with 3 elements rather than 3 animals, which is also okay. So those very burst ones can go over there because I didn't use them. I don't need this glue. Oh, good. I'm glad you've enjoyed me making it, Laurie. I enjoy having you guys here. And I would love a thumbs up, a like on the video if you do enjoy it. By you guys interacting with me like that, I do reach more people who then might come and join our fun group. So I'm going to get the correct name of these. These are the pastel adhesive back sequins. These are in the annual catalogue. You get 2 sheets. So you get a sheet of large ones and a sheet of smaller ones. And the colours of these are balmy blue. They do say they're petal pink, but I say they're in between. So this will pick up the petal pink quite nicely in the tutu and the ballet slippers. So just a little cluster up here. So this is going to draw your eye around the card. So we've got that. And then we might just put, oh, that totally flung. Might just put a 1 here. So you can see 3 elements, the bow, the stamping, and the sequin. And then we've got our odd number of, not an odd number of sequins, but an odd number of our cluster. Well, that is not what we want. And I don't even mind just putting it under there. So I'm going to have, I know the sequins are gorgeous. I love that these sequins don't have holes in them and they are self-adhesive. So I'll just bring it down a bit. Ooh. So hopefully you like that card, and hopefully some of my tips and tricks helped you today. So I am definitely going to put this aside for when the baby that this is meant for is born. And I will tell you the name when she is born. But there you go. So what did we use today? Everything is everywhere. I do not even know where my stamp sets are at this point. I've got one. Oh, I've got two. Wow. One's just opened. So we used the Zoo Crew Designer Series paper, which is under, hold on, let me just move all this cardstock and the trimmer. There we go. So we started the card with the Zoo Crew Designer Series paper. So each design of this paper is themed. I chose the cute dancing critters theme. So we used that. The two stamp sets that we combined together were Biggest Wish and Alphabest, because I didn't have the word baby in any of my stamp sets. And then we cut that sentiment out using the Nested Essentials. We used the flag there. And the little ribbon that I added is the Pool Party Grosgrain ribbon. Always love grosgrain, and I'm so glad we still have some. And then I use the pastel sequins to finish the card off. So all of these items are available in my online store. If you're in Australia and would like to purchase them from me, I would love that. Oh, thank you, Myrtle. I'm glad you like it. Oh, Narelle, welcome. I'm so glad you enjoyed the interaction. I will put those my paper holders in the description. So give me about 5-10 minutes and they will be in the description for you. But thank you so much for joining me. I did enjoy having you all here. Always enjoyed the interaction and you guys helping me choose what we're going to use on the card. Oh, I'm glad you're home now and able to watch a replay. So, and you got your embellishments, Jody. I didn't think they were going to happen, but they did. So thank you. If you would like to see my next video, I will be live on Thursday on YouTube at 12 noon Australian Eastern Standard Time, and a new Christmas Stampathon challenge video went up yesterday over on my YouTube if you would like to have a look at what I did for that. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.